When students ask me, what is that bar for? I'm like, oh, nothing. Stay away from it.
I just tell them it makes you go out of tune. Never touch it.
Yeah, that's what.
Because now, where's the tuner?
Don't mess with it. How much do you like tuning your guitar? How good are you at tuning your guitar?
Yeah.
Probably don't do too many dive bombs right now. We gotta take a break, guys. We gotta take a break. What's up, guys? It's Jake and Matt here with Founders Music, and we're just gonna talk to you today about some ways that you could get started making some basic solos.
Basic solos, yeah.
Or
licks, coming up with your own licks and ideas.
Yeah,
right.
Just using a couple of chords, A minor.
Yep.
A little chord progression in A minor. Then
Right.
we're going to do a little chord progression in C major.
Mm-hmm.
These are what we call relative major and minor. They both share the same notes.
Same notes. We'll start with the minor though, and
Okay.
then we'll kind of move to the major. But
So most students in lessons that have been taking lessons for a while,
they learn the
you're going to know the minor pentatonic scale.
Yeah, everyone knows that. Yeah.
So,
And that's all we're going to kind of stay in, right?
Cool.
Video. Yeah.
Well, let's just stick to the minor pentatonic scale. And one thing that I like to do is to tell students that as guitar players, a term that we use a lot is noodling.
Noodling.
Like,
yeah.
oh man, he's noodling.
Noodling.
Sometimes I'll be teaching a lesson and I'll say, oh man, please don't noodle while I'm talking. And they go, what is that?
Yeah.
It's like, well, noodling is like doodling.
It is.
It's the guitar or musician equivalent of doodling, and I think doodling
sketching on a pad,
is really important though.
It is.
Think about this:
Yeah.
when you're a little kid,
mm-hmm.
you get a pack of crayons, you start doodling on some paper.
Yeah.
As a musician, you need to do the same thing with your scales
and
so that you
patterns,
start
everything. Yeah.
figuring out which are my favorite crayons in the pack.
We're learning to color with all the crayons.
This is what I tell people. With these four notes right here that you just played,
mm-hmm.
right here in the heart of the pentatonic
right
scale.
In the middle, right in the middle of that, yeah.
Well, the penta stands for 5.
Right.
I always tell people to remember that,
mm-hmm.
the pentagon. That building's got 5 sides, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
So, the scale only has 5 notes. So if we go right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I bend this note,
there's your 5, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And all there, and you got so much right there.
This is a blues box. The cool thing is, you cannot hit a wrong note.
No, yeah.
You cannot hit a wrong note. Just try something.
Yep.
So if I start playing... That's 5 notes right here in the middle of the scales, guys.
That sounds great, yeah.
And there's not really, a wrong way to do this. What you're really going to be doing in the beginning is really rudimentary. I hear students do things like this.
Yeah, stuff like that, yeah.
Right? One thing that you can do if you don't know how to get started soloing and you don't know any licks, play quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
It's easy.
Now check this out. What if I add eighth notes?
Yeah.
All right, same thing. But this time I get to use eighth notes also. So eighth notes are just 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Slides, hammer-ons.
Oh yeah, trying to keep it simple.
Trying to keep it real simple, just to show you guys like this is more what it's going to sound like when you first start doing this.
When you start doing it, yeah.
Just
and
quarter
it's
notes.
fun. I still do it to this day. You know, it's like
you learn a lot just by doing, guys. You know, you can be Matt. I'm about to preach.
Preach on.
In lessons. Okay.
Okay.
You spend so much time telling people how to do things, and sometimes, no matter how many times you say it, it's really tough for somebody to understand it.
Right.
I always tell people, if you go home and do it, that's when you understand it. You don't understand it from someone telling you.
No.
You understand it when you do it. You really learn through doing.
Right. Experience. You learn through experience.
You learn through experience. So guys, so you take these 5 notes right here. You can play quarter notes. You can play eighth notes. You can start doing hammer-ons.
Hammer-ons? Pull off shit. We could go out.
Oh man, dude, he's got a good ear. Playing by ear. Hey,
really?
This is something else. When you're noodling with your scale, guys, in the middle of the scale, it helps your ear so much. You start to not just know the scale with your hands. You start to know the scale more with your ear. In your head.
Then you don't need to worry about your hands much, right? You know, then you can focus on the sound you want to make.
Yeah. Do quarter note lines, do eighth note lines, and then add a whole note. So if you're playing quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I always tell people it's like play quarter note lines and then eighth note lines, and then just throw a whole note in here and there, which a whole note rings for 4 beats. And if you do that,
give some space. Give some space.
This. So we've been sitting here talking about how to solo
over the minor,
over a minor key. Minor. So what happens if like my friend's playing this song in C, and I don't know what to play?
Yeah, I'm gonna play some C4.
That's all day.
All day.
That's all day. C major.
Doing nothing different.
Nothing. But guys, that's totally legit. I would show up at a gig tonight and play that solo.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds great. You know.
Man, I mean.
Oh yeah.
That some people would say, "Oh, that's beginner guitar," and it's like, well, I hate to tell you, man. That's just guitar.
Well, it's hard, but you were very experienced in noodling, right?
Some very experienced noodlers, guys. That's really what we are.
That's really what we are.
You know.
Yes,
but guys, we're just using this one pattern of the minor pentatonic. We did it in a minor key. We did it in a major key.
We didn't change anything we're doing.
We're not trying to do anything fancy here. We're not talking about anything advanced. This is really simple. And every student, anybody who's interested in being better at soloing, playing melody, everybody should be doing what we're talking about. This right here.
Yeah, doing that.
This will change your
And it's something you can,
life.
I mean, you can just sit there, guitar unplugged. You know.
Yeah. Hey, how about this?
All day. Yeah.
You can sit there with the guitar unplugged.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
On the couch.
In front of the TV if you
Halftime.
want to. Yeah.
Halftime. getting better.
Yep.
I mean,
Well, commercials are on.
Commercial.
Yep.
You know, I mean, really. That'll change your life.
Mm-hmm.
If you get to the point where this becomes your fidget spinner,
right? Yeah.
while you're on the couch watching football or watching Netflix, and you're just playing a few licks right here.
Yeah, just noodling around. You know.
You can start progressing really fast with this kind of stuff.
And it makes it fun.
It does. It makes it so fun to practice. Yeah. And there's backing tracks.
All
over YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That they'll play chords for you.
Yeah, just find an A minor backing track and just play those notes.
Yeah,
over that,
just play those notes over an A minor backing track.
Or the C.
Or a C major backing track. Actually, hey, I had a discussion with a student about this. Let's have a quick conversation.
Okay, what about?
I want you to think about this.
Okay.
All these people out here on the interwebs and stuff, they're doing mic drops, and they're like, "Oh, mic drop, mic drop." Microphones are expensive.
They are.
You gonna drop a mic and damage some sound equipment or a microphone? Guys, be responsible. Drop a pick.